monstrous Monday evening, everybody. I'm the Crypt Keeper, and welcome back to another video. Tonight, we get to delve into the frightening Exorcist believer. So, this is going to be my review on the Exorcist believer, and I got some things to say. So, as we all know, the original Exorcist is considered to be like one of the scariest movies ever made, and 50 years later, the team behind the recently released Halloween trilogy decided to take a gander at an Exorcist legacy trilogy. So, the first one just came out this last Friday, and here's my thoughts. So, The Exorcist Believer is a legacy sequel that brings back Ellen Burstyn, and that's it. So, this is a brand new story with like two families who have like two little girls who get possessed. And the way they get possessed feels kind of random in a way. This movie is set up in basically two parts, where the first part is a missing persons mystery, and then the second half is the whole exorcism. Right off the bat, guys, I found this movie to not be scary whatsoever. And I knew it wasn't going to be scary at all. Because for one thing, how in the world do you follow up the scariest movie ever made? It's impossible. But there were some very good performances all around in this movie, especially Leslie Odom Jr., which is the dad of like the main girl we're focusing on. He did a really good part, and the other girl and her family were like devout Catholics, and you probably could have like cut them out of the movie and you wouldn't have missed anything, because they really don't add that much to the story. It just happened that the main black girl, her name is Angela, I believe, she went into the woods with the other girl. I can't even remember her name. But essentially, they wanted to make a makeshift Ouija board to like communicate with Angela's mom, who died in an earthquake in Haiti. So, the whole point of this, the demon wanted to either sacrifice one girl and let one live, just as the mom was dying, and she was forced to like, or her father was forced to save either the mom or the newborn daughter. So that was like the whole demon's perspective. You either die or you live. It was a very interesting concept, but let's get into Ellen Burstyn. She had nothing to do here. I mean, she was in the movie for less than 15 minutes. And the story behind her not wanting to do another Exorcist movie, even way back in the 70s, she was offered a double salary, a triple salary. But the only way that she ever came back for this movie was actually for like a good cause, because she started this like scholarship, and that was the only way that she was ever going to do this movie. You can tell that she didn't want to do this movie because she's just there. She does like nothing for the movie. You can cut her out and maybe call this a different movie, and you wouldn't even know the difference. I'm not going to give anything away, but the way she was treated, it was kind of laughable. But the main scene in the trailer, the body and the blood, I knew that was coming, and it wasn't really that disturbing. Because the trailer like really made it disturbing, and it was already in the movie, so you pretty much seen it. I prefer trailers to be like very cryptic and you have no idea what's going on. This trailer spoiled 95% of the movie. I'm serious. So, it was a good effort by David Gordon Green and Danny McBride, but they are not the creative team that should have done an Exorcist legacy trilogy. Even if there is going to be a legacy trilogy. This movie was a mess, and I really don't see myself really re-watching it. But it was fine. That's like the main criticism I have for it. It was fine. But that's pretty much all I got to say about The Exorcist Believer and my overall grade for the movie. It's gonna be roughly like a C minus. Why do you have to remake The Exorcist? It just doesn't make any sense. But that's all I got to say about The Exorcist Believer. Hope you guys enjoyed. And tomorrow, I'm going to do a reading of The Telltale Heart and do my horror recommendations. So, those are the videos that I have on the docket. And probably Wednesday, I'm going to do like another double feature movie review. So, I'll keep that on the wraps. I watched one of them tonight, but I'll give you guys a hint. These two movies are essentially grindhouse horror mixed with Alice in Wonderland. That's a very good clue there. But anyway, I will reveal those two movies on Wednesday, because I'll have to watch the other one tomorrow. And I also have another idea for a video, and it's probably going to be, I'm going to work on the title here, 3 recently released movies from popular horror franchises that are pointless. So, it's going to be an interesting triple feature, if you will. So look out for that. But otherwise, that's all I got for this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more frightful fancies. Adios. Peace.